Ireland have qualified for the World Cup 3 times, reaching the quarterfinals in 1990, their finest international achievement to date. In the European Championships, the boys in green have never progressed that far, qualifying 3 times and having their best outing in 2016, where they reached the final round of 16. Ireland's only footballing silverware has come in 2 very minor tournaments: the 1986 Triangle Tournament and the 2011 Celtic Nations Cup Tournament. Despite their lack of trophies, over the years Ireland have made themselves a reputation for having plenty of heart, grit and determination. So with that being said, here is our 15-man squad, and don't forget that you can pick a further 3 players from 8 reserves later in the video. Shay Given, kicking things off with probably Ireland's best goalkeeper. This former Newcastle United man was once among the finest goalkeepers in the Premier League, and he would have probably stayed at that level for longer if he hadn't moved to Man City, where things just didn't work out for him. Given was twice named Ireland's Player of the Year though, and won 134 caps for his country. Pat Bonner, this 4-time Scottish champion, spent his entire 20-year career with the boys, as well as winning 80 caps for Ireland. The first of those came on his 21st birthday. Bonner was Ireland's goalkeeper for their impressive performance at the 1990 World Cup. Dennis Irwin. It is some measure of Irwin's ability that he is considered to be, along with the likes of Eric Cantona and Cristiano Ronaldo, one of Sir Alex Ferguson's greatest ever signings. Irwin spent 12 of his 21-year career at Old Trafford, but also turned out for the likes of Leeds United, Oldham and Wolves. A wonderful fullback, Irwin made it into the PFA Team of the Century and won 7 Premier League titles, a Champions League and much more under Ferguson. Richard Dunn, a debatable inclusion in this squad with the likes of Mark Lawrenson missing out, but we've given Dunn the position. Sure, he's an own goal specialist, but he won 80 caps for Ireland and put in a number of heroic performances in that shirt. One stat that we're sure he will never live down is the fact that he has the most own goals and the joint most red cards in the Premier League history. Paul McGrath, a top class centre half who couldn't miss out on this squad. McGrath won trophies with Man United and Aston Villa, as well as winning 83 caps for Ireland. The country's greatest ever central defender, McGrath had a glittering career despite being hampered by injuries. Johnny Carey. Fullback is the strongest position in the Republic of Ireland's history, and a number of them have turned out for Man United. But Carey is probably the pick of the bunch. The Dubliner spent 16 years at Old Trafford, where he won both the League and FA Cup, and was the FWA Footballer of the Year in 1949. Carey won 29 caps for Ireland and a further 9 for the now defunct IFA, and 1 for the Europe 11, which faced England in 1947. Kevin Moran. There is a definite Man United theme running through this defence. Best remembered for his decade at Manchester United, in which he won 3 trophies, but also became the first man to be sent off in an FA Cup final. Moran also played for Bohemians, Sporting Gijón and Blackburn Rovers, and went on to win 71 caps for Ireland. Roy Keane, yet another Man United man and a real legend at Old Trafford. Keane captained the Red Devils for 8 of his 12 years spent under Sir Alex Ferguson. A tough and robust midfielder, but fiercely talented, Keane won 16 trophies with United before adding a further 2 by moving to Celtic. Keane's international career was blotted by the Saipan incident, and he was just too late to enter the 1990 World Cup. In total, Keane won 67 caps for Ireland, most as captain. Johnny Giles, another really tough midfielder and another man who played for Man United, but he is far better known for his 12-year stint with Leeds. The Irishman won 2 league titles and 1 FA Cup, as well as reached the European Cup final at Ellen Road under Don Revie. Capped 59 times for Ireland, Giles was elected the country's best player of the last 50 years in 2004. Ray Houghton. Born in Glasgow, Houghton qualified to play for Ireland through his father and ended up scoring some of the most memorable goals in the history of the Irish national team. His strikes against England at Euro 88 were good, however his stunning goal against Italy in the 1994 World Cup in front of a packed Giant Stadium is the stuff dreams are made of. Liam Brady. Quite possibly, Brady spent 7 years at Arsenal, where he won the FA Cup before spending another 7 in Italy, turning out for the likes of Juventus, Sampdoria, Inter Milan and Ascoli, before finally ending his career at West Ham. Capped 72 times, Brady actually offered to come out of retirement for Ireland at the 1990 World Cup, but was Patsy Gallagher, the first pre-war and second Celtic legend in his squad. Gallagher was a prolific midfielder, scoring 186 goals from 432 games for the boys. He is Celtic's second highest scoring non-Scotsman of all time, behind Henrik Larsson, and was once the highest paid international in the world. Bobby Keane, Ireland's most capped player and top scorer of all time, with 68 goals from 146 caps. Keane actually ended his international career just last year, and he was actually the highest scoring active player at international level at the time. At club level, Keane turned out for the likes of all his boyhood clubs such as Leeds, Tottenham, Liverpool and many more. Frank Stapleton. Ireland have had a steady stream of consistent centre forwards over the years, and Stapleton is amongst the best of them. He was impressive, if not prolific, at both Arsenal and Man United, where he spent the majority of his career, winning FA Cups with both. Jimmy Dunn. One man who was prolific was Dunn. He still holds the record for scoring in the most consecutive top-flight English matches, which Jamie Vardy came oh so close to breaking. In total, Dunn scored 305 goals from just 322 games, and won 15 caps, scoring 13 goals for Ireland. So that's it for our definite 15-man squad. Now it's over to you to pick which 3 reserves get the nod. Alan Kelly, former Preston North End keeper, 47 caps. David O'Leary, ex-Arsenal and Leeds defender, 68 caps. Steve Staunton, former Liverpool, Coventry and Aston Villa defender, 102 caps. Jason McAteer, ex-Bolton, Blackburn and Liverpool midfielder, 52 caps. Damien Duff, former Blackburn, Chelsea, Fulham and Newcastle winger, 100 caps. Steve Highway, former Liverpool winger, 34 caps. Niall Quinn, ex-Arsenal, Man City and Sunderland striker, 92 caps. So don't forget to comment and vote in our poll on which 3 players from these 8 reserves you think should make it into the team. Be sure to like and share this video, and don't forget that we've started a new channel called Footy Feed. We're going to be covering everything transfer related, so head over there now and subscribe.